you guys, this is some footage from the other day that I actually had recorded. I think they're both pretty interesting matches. There's some wonkiness to the second one that I'm not very proud of at the very end of it. I don't believe it would have made a difference. I haven't rewatched it yet, but, you know, it's unedited, uncut video. It's raw. That's what we're doing. So this was shot a couple of days ago. Apparently I'm leaving this room right now. This was shot a couple of days ago, and yeah, I mean, it's just some interesting matches because it shows some of the things from Enchanter's Arsenal. This is actually only the second time I ever played the deck. You guys saw the first. I've only ever played this deck on video, so there's nothing that you've missed on this. This was my first build with this thing. I did rework it a little bit between this build and the episode that you saw yesterday, but like I was saying, this was just a quick one. I think it's interesting because it really shows how it just shuts down people. This is me from the future. We're going to cut to me from the past because this does have full audio track to it. And you guys can just spend some time with past Josh because he's a barrel of fun. So thanks a lot for watching in advance. He probably thanked you too at the end of the video, but whatever. Enjoy? Hey there everybody, what is happening? It has been a really long time since I got the chance to talk to you guys. I'm officially back from being on the DL, so this is actually pretty good. I'll keep it. There are a couple. Yeah, I mean, like if he's blue-red, I just won. Like, I mean, that's great. Okay, what do you got? He didn't insta-quit, so that's red. I think that's pretty damn good then. Moving on though, this is probably one of the hardest decks to make cuts for. Seriously, it is just, it's a really difficult deck to kind of get a handle on what you want to do with it, because there are a lot of really good cards in here. It's a very strange, interesting pool. It looks like this guy's got some dudes that he can rely on, but I don't really understand why we're still sitting across from each other, given that I have Leyline of Sanctity out. I'm trying to think of what this guy can do against that, like what his end game is here, what his plan is here. But this kind of brings me to my first point. I was wondering if you guys could help me out. One of my previous videos, the Avacyn video, was really well received. You guys seem to really enjoy that one. And I was wondering if you might be able to help me with a decision I'm grappling with. I currently play this game on Steam. It's easiest for me to record, but of course I also have a PlayStation 3. So I have the ability to... This guy's a 4/4. That is fairly hard for him to kill. We'll put that down there. I'm not saying it can't be killed. I'm saying it's pretty difficult for this guy to get something going in that regard then. But do you think... damn it. Do you think that I should switch platforms or look into a different platform or do something in that regard? I mean, you can't take it to my face, so sure, but I just find it really perplexing that this guy is doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and kill one of these since they're seemingly his only way to have that kind of beat stick against me. Honest to God, I can't think for the life of me how this guy gets out of this situation, but let's get in here. He can kill this? No, he might not be able to, actually. Never mind. Not with the one red out, so But I'm going to go ahead and drop Cantrip Wall and then Journey and see what happens. This is another thing where I'm just not sure about the Face Fetters. I mean, there's just so many cards that are good, but seemingly unnecessary. Let's put it that way. They're not necessarily what you want or need to be doing. We'll see if I can just 3 him to death. I don't have my card draw engine out, so that's kind of weird, but this guy will come out there and do his thing. Yeah, he gets to draw a card off that. I've got removal again, though, if he plays anything that could actually damage me, so really strange matchup. I don't really get why this guy didn't just quit out when Leyline dropped, but whatever. Anyway, if you guys think I should change platforms, let me know. I'm really curious. When I began this journey, you know, a year ago or whatever it was, there cancel anything? No, that just hits. Okay. Steam was the kind of the premier platform for this game. It was where you wanted to go to get like the freshest cuts and the toughest opponents. And if that's no longer true, maybe I'm just out of touch with the community. I want you guys to go ahead and let me know about it. Secondly, I mean, he could straight up cancel that with that anything 4 or under. Can't be, well, no, I mean, anymore. Screw it. So this brings up an interesting question, though. He's got the 4 showing. I assume I do this so that I can buff and hit him for 6. I also get my card draw out, so that's... You know, I was kind of worried about the cancel, but then I had the contingency plan with Wall of Blossoms, and that whole thing would have been pretty good. I'm thinking in my head, what kind of fun I could have by way of a Kill Me If You Can segment dedicated to the tragedy of Nicol Bolas. It seems like he's running a really creature-heavy build. It looked like he had 60 cards. So this is a strange, not good way to build this deck. I definitely dislike it a lot. So he's got the block going. Unfortunately, I can't rancor in Face Fetters, but I'm bogged down if I try to do that, whereas the rancor gives me the freedom to kind of play some other stuff if I have to. But I don't want to sit here for too much longer. I'll just go ahead and bash in against this guy. The Leyline is a one-of in this deck specifically for this matchup, and so that I can tutor for it in case I'm facing black and I don't need them to get that life gain, that corrupt life gain or anything like that. So it's a really strange one. How about, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we are going to do something a little bit fun here, but first I'm going to find a different opponent, just make sure everything is copacetic there. Kind of the second thing that I want to talk about, speaking of platforms, is that, you know, being laid up for a week or whatever, I put this in here for you guys because you told me I had to have it, so I'm playing with it because I'm playtesting this deck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to have happen. I cannot attach it to this guy who has Shroud, though. I don't like blue. Of course, I can target some of their stuff, so I ended up taking out actually a lot of these cards for... See, but here's the thing, like, I go, well, it's only 1 mana, so that's, I mean, that's kind of the thing that you guys said, was that, like, it's 1 mana, Josh, come on. If he's got the bounce or whatever he has to get it back in your hand, that's one thing, but it's only a 1 mana gambit at that point, so... But I took out a lot of the auras by and large because I do not like them. And there it is, the last gasp. Which, that's a real upsetting thing to have happen. Like, I don't even get to kill that in response and do anything fun, and it's just dead. But secondly, I was wondering, being laid up for, a week plus, because of some of the complications and everything, I was wondering if the iPad version of this game is any good, and if the reviews are anything to go by. It is most decidedly not. So I thought, rather than just going by a bunch of strangers' opinions of the game, what if I went ahead and just found out what you guys thought? And so I thought this was kind of an interesting choice on my part, the dual Marshall's Anthems, because there's not a ton of guys in this pile. I don't know if it's a correct, but see, basically at 4 mana I can just toss it out early and get the other one late game if I need it. Just have the +1/+1, maybe kick it once type of deal. I'm just going to go ahead so he can't draw cards or discard cards or anything like that. I don't understand the way this thing draws mana. The fact that I perpetually am starved for my second white is complete bullshit, to be super honest with you. I'm not entirely sure why it's always like that. God damn it. Oh, shucks. I wish there were creatures, because then Marshall's Anthem would be great, but Titan is so good. If I can get the Titan down, he'll be pro black and blue, so I can still put the ethereal armor on him. And that's going to make me really excited to play the rest of this game. The Eternal Witness off the top is absolutely the sickest effing draw ever. That is the dopest of shits. That is absolutely amazing. I almost wish I would have hung on to it, but I'm going to go ahead and grab Marshall's Anthem here. Yes, because then if he kills this thing, I get to just bring it back. We are not attacking because that's 0. We are saying pass. I could have some full monkeys coming out as well. So bottom line, you guys, I was just wondering if you could help me, guide me, let me know. Painful quandary. Let me know. That's actually kind of a bitch. I don't like that, Sam I am. This is only +1/+1 in first strike. It's just a 3/2 right now. Because I do not have this land. I have card draw engine out, but I don't have the land. These might be the only 2 spells I have to cast. I go to 14. He's tapped down, so I get to do it, is the thing. Like, I get the Enchantress, and I get the Ethereal Armor. It gets +2/+2 every time I play an enchantment. It's just, it's kind of too sick to pass up. I don't know about this, though, you guys. I really don't. But he doesn't have any way to remove this. He's got flyers, though, which could totally get in here and cause some trouble for me. We'll have to see about that. The iPad version, is it worth it, is my question. Because it seems like, to get in at this point is like, what, damn near $20, right? I mean, it's $9 for the original unlock. It's, first of all, it's really, I almost want to make a video dedicated to that app. Just because. Creature you control get +1/+1. So I attack for 10. It goes up to 11, 12 because Marshall's Anthem is off. Its cards, abilities, Ethereal Armor would go off. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Or that fucking cannot be real. Are you serious? Marshall's Anthem comes out. The guy goes bump, bump, 12. bump from Marshall's Anthem, 13. 1, 2, 3, 16, 17. Fuck me. In the ass. That is a painful quandary. I don't want to take that. I really don't want to take that damage. Because I don't know what he's going to do. He could, like... He could go ape McShits over here, though. And I want to be prepared for that. This just... Don't that just beat all? Well, that's 17 damage to you, sir. So the one dude that, like, he's probably got a guy in hand. I'm sorry that was so loud. But I mean, he's got to do some serious blocking here. Not to mention the fact that even his blockers never mind, because Primal Rage comes out. Creatures I control have trample. Sorry, buddy, but F you. I'm going to get in there and get my job done. Chittering Rats. Man, I don't even care. Because he can make me get rid of the card. God damn it. I went with the other combo. I figured on the other friggin' combo. Are you serious right now? Where he mills the top. Balls. God damn it. What a terrible call. What a abhorrent, disgusting, despicable human being I am. He gets another one of those 8/8s, so he gets to swing in on me. That was the call. That was the call that lost this game for me. Opal Titan, I can't discard anything to take 5 damage. I can't do that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, that takes me to 1. But he has an 8/8 sitting back. I'll be go to hell. This guy's gonna beat me. What a turn of events, man. I need Rancor off the top. You should totally attack here. I cannot stress enough. Such a weird play. God damn it. This thing would be pro Sidon and could walk over and just hit him. But at this point, he doesn't have to play anything else. He has to block. I don't know. I don't know why I attacked at the end there, but God damn it. If that call didn't lose me that whole game. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I attacked at the end there. I wish I could have hopped and bunny hopped and saw what that last card was. God damn it. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that was not a great way to kick off my triumphant return to playing, but that's probably going to have to be me calling it for tonight. So, goddamn, that last match was really disheartening. I really want to get another one in there. I wanted to shoot another one for the end of this episode. I also wanted to do a Kill Me If You Can for that first one, but now just what's even the point, you guys? Just my spirit's been broken. I don't know why I attacked that last one. I don't really care. I could have drawn, in that particular build that I was rocking, the only thing I could have drawn... Yeah, the only thing that I could have drawn is Rancor or... No, how many cards did I even have in hand? Because Painful Quandary was still out. I'm not even 100% positive that this is accurate, but I think the only thing that I could have drawn would have been Rancor, because he would have dealt 8 damage to me or whatever right there. If I had blocked correctly, he would have dealt 9, never mind, because he had the flyer. 9 to 10, I don't remember exactly. And then I could not have cast anything if I didn't have another card in my hand, so I don't even really remember. It was like a desperate, I just hit the button in desperation, and... But I'm not sure. I'll have to watch that on playback, but maybe I couldn't even got out of that. But Rancor or Eternal Witness would have been the only 2 things that I could have done there. But Eternal Witness would have been a 2-card combo. Fuck shit. I mean, I would have taken 5 damage right off that. So, 5 to 10 damage right off that. So, I don't know. That was really rough. That was hard to watch. It's a hard deck to put together. There's a lot of cuts and stuff that are really difficult to make. But hopefully you guys will help me out in the comments. I mean, I really don't like that +1/+1 first strike card. I mean, obviously it had its benefits. It would have won that had I not made that choice, putting that card back on the top of my pile. Obviously that also put me on tilt for the rest of that match. So that was fairly upsetting. Just put him on the wrong card combination. Regardless, thank you very much for watching, you guys. Hopefully we'll get back into form and everything and start having some better episodes here in a second that aren't quite so world-shattering and depressing. But thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to answer any of those questions that you can, if you'd be so kind, down in the comments. Also, don't forget that we have a contest going on over on the Technovolver channel at the end of the month. We're actually going to be, I'm actually going to be live streaming at some point, probably this game, on this channel to test it out and make sure that everything works, make sure that I know how to live stream and everything. But there will be that live stream contest at the end of February for a chance to win a $25 Steam gift card. Be sure to tune in to that and watch me suck at a different game than Magic the Gathering. There's only so long you can watch me be terrible at this before you get bored. Want to watch me be terrible at VVV. So, thanks a lot, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll get back into it. It'll be good times. Clear skies.